Hi guys, I'm Piyush Agarwal and today I'm here to show you guys how we can use A2019 and with a config file. So basically the idea of config file is so that we can dynamically generate variables for our bot and pass them from one bot to another very easily and change them dynamically anytime. So for this demonstration, I will be creating a config file and using that I will be sending emails. Okay. So in here in this Excel, this is config.xlsx. I have created three columns: name, value, description. Then I got a message: hello Piyusha, how are you? Subject, some testing. Now let's call it, for example, config file testing. Okay. Next, there would be space in between because we cannot expect a user to write everything line by line. Then email to whom we want to send the email. Then I don't need this credential and port number. Probably we can give the SMTP address. So like port address smtp.gmail.com. Okay. So like what should I do? We can add a description: address of Gmail server. Okay, let me correct this. Now I will be saving the file. Here I have got the sheet name as constants, as these are just constant variables which I can change anytime later. Okay, now let's move to A2019. Over here I will just create a new bot and let's name it config bot. Okay, generate a config variable for us for any Excel file. Okay, this is a great bot, as using this we can create config file for any of our future bots, which would be like very much dynamic. Okay, now let's start. So our work is with Excel and we do not have anything to open it. So again, like in my previous video I have shown, we are going to use Excel basic operations. Okay, so over here I will just open the Excel file, select the desktop, and it asking me for the path. So let's give the path of this file. I will right click on properties and select this location, then paste it over here with config.xlsx, or you can just browse it and select the file. Below, let's click on sheet contains headers. Then we need get multiple cells, and let's create a variable. Let's name it dt and create and select. Then our work is done with the Excel, so we will be closing it. There is nothing to changes. So again, like in the my previous video with regards to steps and how to use other multiple packages, I've shown that what is the use of step. Step is used to segregate things and differently, and so that it can be easily modified later on. So I am creating another step activity and inserting all these Excel. So basically get data for config variable and save. Now next I have got the data with me. Now I need to loop over the data. So let's create a loop variable, and iterator would be for each row in table. We need to create like a table variable and current row. Okay, let's name it row only. For each row in config file, create and select. Okay, now we want to create a basically a config dictionary variable which has all the key and values, the names and values of everything in the Excel. So I'm going to create a variable. Let's name it config and click on users input. Okay, later it will be so that this variable can be easily reused by any other bot. And in the type, let's select dictionary, and subtype any, because we don't know in Excel what kind of value we are going to give. It could be a number, it could be string, true or false, anything. Now for each row in data table, first of all, what we need to do, we need to check if the value, if there is some empty row or not, because if there is an empty row, then no key or no value should exist, it should move to next iteration. Okay, so for that, what we need to do, we need to access the value. Let's create something. I would need a if condition to check, and before that I need like a sign to string type assign. Okay, select the source variable, so I'm going to press F2 and over here select record, then by index 0, the 0 contains the name or basically the key value of the dictionary, and let's store in the prompt assignment string. Moving further, like to check if the string is empty or not, I need to get the length of this string value. Okay, so again let's search for length. Here in the string package we have got a length command. We will drag it over here, and in this prompt assignment will be given. Prompt assignment here is a variable of string type, which is a system default variable, and we will be using this again and again. So like reinitializing the same variable so that we don't need to create any more extra variables. Now for this I will create a variable of like key length. Okay, and it is a type number, like 0 1 2 3. Okay, now and again I need string assign and string length again. Okay, so I will just copy this and paste. Now in string assign, the thing we need is row 1, which is the value of every key in the dictionary. Assign to prompt assignment, again we are going to reinitialize it, and over here we are going to create another variable like value length. Okay, now in the if condition what will come, we have to check if either name or key or value basically are not empty, or their length is always greater than 0. If not, then it should move to next row. So in the condition I will go for a number value, like okay, here I've got a number condition. The source value is key length. Okay, it should if it is equal to 0, or again select a number condition, and now here our value length equal to 0. So if either our key value or the length of our dictionary's value is equal to 0, then it should not do anything, it should move to next row. So let's drag a continue command. Here I will just drag a continue command over here. Okay, so we are done with checking if the value is empty or not. Again you see, like accessing this is like a little bit problematic, there's too many activities. So what will I do to access it easily? I will just use a step activity over here, and name is empty row question mark, and inside this I will drag all these. Okay, this is basically a set of commands that need to be like basically applied one by one in a sequence. Okay, now since my work is done, for easy work I will just click on this and collapse this activity. Okay, now it's looking again very visible and clear. So I will drag this over here. Now we have got more space for us. Cool. Now what we need to do, we need to assign the values to our dictionary variable. Okay, that's the main part of this. So I am going to search for a dictionary package here, and here I have got a put allows user to see and insert dictionary variables. Cool. So I am going to use this put command. Here dictionary variable, I have created a config dictionary variable associate to this key. Key is what that we will get from our row value. So let's check if I just okay, Here also, like, the key value should be trimmed properly, right? There should not be any space in front or the back. That might be possible while creating in Excel, they might come. So we need to handle that also. So what we can do, we will just use the same activities that we did earlier. Here I have got trim. Okay, look, we forgot maybe, yeah, over here, what if there is a single space in name? That is not key, but by default its length will not be 0, it will be 1. Yeah, so that is a possible condition, we need to handle that. So I will use a string trim over here, and let's use this assignment value to be prompt assignment and assign it back to prompt assignment. This way, if there is any kind of blank space, like suppose there is just a single space in the name field, it will remove that and check if there is a proper name for the dictionary keys available or not. And again, just copy this over here below the 10th one. So for the value also, we will do the same. We are assigning the Excel's value cell to the prompt assignment, removing the empty spaces and checking its length. Okay. Now again, let's drag it. Now string trim again I will use. Now this time I want what I want. I will just use the record with index 0, that is the name. Okay, and I can assign it to another value like dictionary key. Okay, it will be of type string, and I need another. The source string will be a row with index 1. Insert. Now this time the variable of type any I want. Okay, I cannot get any variable because I am trimming. Okay, cool. Then I don't need to do that maybe. Let's check for, let's put the value as it is, no matter what it might be. Now let's go to dictionary, associate to this key. So key is our dictionary key. Insert new value. Okay, so it's asking me, so I will, if I choose a record, then I'm not able to create a variable, then probably I am supposed to do it only, that I don't want to do. I will just choose record by index value 1 and create another string, the value config value. Okay, and now over here I can give config value. Oh, so it should be like dictionary key I had given over here. So I should probably rename this as well. That will be like a proper way. So let's delete this and move over here, dictionary value. And it's not like you're supposed to create variables of name of the name dictionary only. It's just for future reference. If you develop something which something similar, things similar to each other, then you will be easily able to modify it as well. Now here dictionary value and assign previous value to variable. Basically the use of this is like, if there is some kind of key already existing in the dictionary and there is some value, for example there is a key a and it has value 1. Now in this I am suppose assigning a value 5 to a, then it will return the previous value 1 to us. Okay, this is mandatory, though we know that there is no such key currently existing in the dictionary key. So it is going to give me a blank value. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to assign into prompt assignment. Okay, this is like garbage for us, no need, and we are done. So through this what is going to happen, it will put key all the key value pair in the dictionary, and our dictionary is of type any, like string comma any. And now what we need to, this is basically our bot which is for the config file. Now let me show you how we can use this bot in any of our other bots. Before that, let's run and test if there is any kind of error available. Okay, it's asking me. I will just click on confirm. Hmm. Okay, the bot has started to notify the device. If it's your first time, again, like in my previous videos, I've also described you. If it's your first time, it might download a few MBs of packages, dependencies, but after that, it's all very easy. Just 300 KB of file. Oh, this may be due to a network connector issue. Looks like my internet has gone down a little. Let's check and run again. Confirm. Even like this time, if it doesn't work, I will just shift to the deployment part. Okay, it has worked successfully. Your bot has run successfully, so it has created the file. That's cool. Now you must be thinking that we can, how do we know that it worked? Well, don't worry, in the next bot you will be seeing how we are going to integrate this bot with any of our bot we can do. Like for this, I am going to create a send email demo. Okay, we are just, it will be a simple bot. We will use this config bot of made by us to dynamically like send, get the details from the Excel file and send a mail to the person. Okay, like we have got the email to subject and mail body given in the Excel file as you have seen earlier. Let me show you again here. So we will be accessing this message, this subject and email, even the port and port address from this file to send a mail to my email ID only. Okay, so first of all, I need to create a variable of type like config and dictionary type, same as the earlier one, and I am going to like check it on users output. In the previous one, I checked on users input. Now I am supposed to execute that bot first so that it can generate the file for me. Okay, so I will just click on run, and for the file, it's asking for taskbot to run. Just browse it and select the config bot. Confirm. We can modify one thing, you do remember, like we can give the path of the Excel dynamically as well to this bot. So for now, I am going to write over here the config variable dictionary of any. Okay, this is done. No need to do any kind of values anymore. Once this bot will run, it will generate the file for us. Now let's just go with send email. So I've got an email bot, email command over here. Let's see, I've got the send package command. Now I'm going to fill this to address I should get from the config dictionary. So it was email 2. Okay, so okay, so like in the to address, I have filled the config email 2. Email 2 is the basically the key in the my Excel file. In the subject also, we can get it from the Excel by just selecting config, and here the key was subject. Now moving down, I have not right now set any kind of attachment. Message also we have got in the Excel, so we are going to just select that also. This is message. Now from address, okay, this I'm going to write myself Piyush Agarwal 0108 @gmail.com. Server, yeah, I think I have made a value for the server, that is port address. Okay, so let's just copy this and again press F2, config dictionary key, port, that also I have got over here. We will just do the same thing. This is the best thing about config file. I can just create all the variables over there and dynamically update it. I can create any number of variables in my Excel and it will be done. For the credential part, again, as you have seen, you might have seen my previous videos or you can check out them. You will be able to know how to use credentials. Credential is the best way. I won't say to use Excel for this thing because Excel is like less secure and credential locker are very much secure for us. So I will going to pick my locker value, email, testing email, username, confirm, and again same locker, email and password. Okay, that's it. We are done with this. Now let's see how it works. Before running, I will have to just close this Excel file and run. I believe it should work. It will like again download some KBs of data and it will send the mail to my email ID that will be used from the Excel file only, the email to come out. Okay, let's see. Bot has started and it's like on the run task. Okay, the config file was created and it is on line 2 sending the email. That was successful, right? Awesome it is. We can integrate this bot with any other bot. Okay, I'm just whichever bot I want to create, I can just drag the task bot run command. And moreover, we can create more variables in this. Instead of just input value as config, we can give the file name as well, and that way that file name can be accessed in the email like Excel file. So any Excel file you can just create. Let me show you the mail that received by my bot. Over here you see the config file testing from this mail. Hello Piyush Agarwal, how are you? And this message is the general message. You might have noticed over here in the here I have got a checkbox, include go green message at the end of email, as we need to do that. Beware and do plant trees for you. Okay, that's it guys, signing off, and that's it from my side. I hope this bot would be helpful for everyone to create a config file, and look forward to more videos. Do like, share, comment and subscribe on my channel for more further videos similar to this. Bye guys.